the dial is the third fastest one, right? You want to try doing the dial?
Yeah.
Okay.
Please.
Choose something that bothers you. You know what? Let's try it with your brother. We'll see how that works. Okay.
Yeah.
Feel the sadness about your brother. Okay. And whatever you feel, that is your point A. Now, what is your point B? Where do you want to get to?
I don't want to be sad. I want to remember him and have fond, happy memories, but I don't want it to be clouded with sadness and pity for myself.
Okay. Can you see those happy memories?
Yeah.
Okay. So now that's your point B. Reach out with your hand and touch the dial. With your other hand, point to where you feel it inside of you.
Sorry, so
With one hand, you're touching the dial. Okay. The dial goes from point A to point B. With your other hand, you're touching where you feel it inside of you. Okay. Now what I want you to do is with a hand that's touching the dial, I want you to turn the dial back and forth until you get it to point B, and it can't turn back anymore. It's stuck on the point B. And as you're doing it, notice the shifts and changes that occur inside of you.
It's a good one, that one.
Isn't it? Is it stuck?
Yeah, because I kept going back. Oh, is there any more? Let me look around, looking. Oh, there's a little bit more. All right, let me go back. And then, all right, let me, until there was nothing left in A. You know, I was like, all right, I'm done here. I want to stay in B.
Okay.
B's where it's happening.
That's
That's where it's
happening.
all at.
Yep. Now try feeling the sadness again. See what happens instead.
There's no space for it.
How long have you held on to this?
15 years.
How long did it take you to get rid of it?
How is that possible, Alana?
It's how the mind works. It's all how the mind works.
As I was doing it, I was like, oh my gosh, all in a dial. In a dial. Like I'm losing the sadness. Every time I was going, there was less and less was lingering back in that original place. And sometimes I was looking desperately, where's it gone? And there's a tiny bit there. But then there was like, just by going from, it's very powerful. It's what the mind can.
See, when
Did you
I made it up, yeah.
did you that? Clever woman.
Once you understand how the mind works, it becomes easy to make these things up.
It's like A doesn't exist anymore.
Yep.
It's like A just doesn't exist anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I'm there already. So I'm then giving off energy in the intention of being there.
Exactly. You just said the key word, intention. The intention that you're giving your unconscious mind.
So when I said I don't know what career I want to do, I'm doing a level 1 in counseling.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But the more time I spend with you, Alana, I'm like, I don't know if I want people to talk about the problem. You know, it's like I've been in that world for a while. I've known people, that stuff, and I have believed there's some healing that happens, but we've only met twice, and I've had really powerful, profound, and then free gratitude, you know, the things about that in itself, such a simple thing. In recovery, we do gratitude list, and it's like, yeah, but there's no foresight. There's no kind of moving forward.
Right.
And
Right,
in the
right.
12 steps, there's no moving forward. There's replacing what is with a spiritual principle. But again, there's no foresight in what it looks like.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So there's no destination to go to, if you know what I mean.
Yep. You need the destination. To move forward, you need a destination to move forward to. It's like you wouldn't get into a car, turn on the GPS and say, take me somewhere.
Yeah. So, I mean, we need to be able to see it and visualize it in order for us to go there. But what about, I'll ask you that question next week because I know our time's up. I'll
Okay.
have this question to ask next week.
Okay, good. So write it down. Don't forget it. I just want to say
Yeah.
one last thing before we go, right? You don't have to know what the exact thing is. You need to know what feelings you want to have when you have it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And then you can ask your unconscious mind the magic question: what can I do that will make me happy, that will help
Yeah.
other people, that will bring me enough money to live on or make me rich, that will, all the things that you want out of the job. And then let your unconscious mind do the work for you.
And that was my question, really. When do I know it's not ego that's taking me to a place that might be detrimental? And you just answered it. You know, the feelings you're tapping into the unconscious mind to kind of, so your higher self is taking you rather than
Right. Now, just pay attention to one thing though. The unconscious mind or intuition, whatever you want to call it, because it's all interconnected, usually talks in a low whisper. The more you listen to it, the louder it talks. Your conscious mind talks really, really loudly. Right?
Yeah, non-stop.
Yeah. Differentiate between the two of them. When you hear your conscious mind stepping in and giving you all the reasons why it's not going to work, push it aside. Listen to unconscious mind. Unconscious mind will lead you to it. Even if it seems unfeasible, it will lead you to it. If someone had told me 10 years ago that this is where I'd be doing today, I would have laughed in their faces. Yet here I am.
It's amazing doing, Alana. It's really amazing.
But you can take the counseling and instill these things in it, and then for your clients, have them go a lot faster.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, that's the imagery that was coming up. It's like, okay, I don't have to totally deter from that, but I can incorporate some of these skills that
Yeah.
that I can say from experience to myself, very powerful.
Right, exactly. And when you experience it and know how powerful it is, it's impossible not to give off that vibe to other people who you're working with. Same way that you saw me. I mean, exactly. Exactly. Okay, so you know your homework.
Feeling really flat last 2 days, but this has really helped kind of go, it's not serving me.
Yep, out the door.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, for next week, the fantastic, the amazing, and the good.
Yeah.
And anything that comes up and you don't manage to get rid of it with the dip, smash, grow, we'll work on. Okay?
Brilliant. Thank you so much, Lana.
My pleasure. Lots of love.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye. Let's